Okay, I got cut off, sorry. And then there's the positive for the wind turbine charge controller, that white wire, and that's at the beginning of the fifth bank. And the negative was at the end of the first bank. So I got them on opposite ends. I wanted to tell you about that fan. I think I paid like $14 at Radio Shack. I found a guy on eBay who must take apart computers, and he must rip them apart, and he sells different stuff. So I bought a box of them from him. I think there's 20 of them, and 12 volt 3-inch fans. Excuse me, for like $20. It was great. So now I'm not worried, because that's going to be running hard in the summer, and batteries will be full constantly. So they're disposable to me now. I've got 20 of them. And I might end up putting one on this side for some airflow on the top and the bottom. I'm not sure yet. Oh, there's a temperature sensor. It wouldn't stick to the batteries. I don't know. So I ended up taping it. I didn't want to, but it needs to be on there. So that's taped up. And, just to show you that my desulfator is working, with the toggle switch. Yeah, she works. And I got extra wire here, because I screwed down all the sides and the top are all screwed down. I don't want anybody getting into my battery box. No kids. I do have grandkids. So that's completely screwed down all the way. So just waiting on the word from my wife, and I'm gonna crank her back up and check my voltage. I've been reading some things that sometimes they don't charge and discharge properly, even though you got it wired up right. There is something you can do if that doesn't happen. I'm going to be checking my voltage, keeping an eye on it. But from the first bank and the last bank of your battery bank, the first battery and the last battery on your 24 volt bank, you can jump bank to bank. In other words, we got positives there connected, and they say on the first and the last battery of the bank, you can connect. In this case, it'd be the second bank to the negative of the first, and then on the last bank it'd be the negative or the positive from the second bank to the positive of the first. And you can do that to all your banks, and it'll help equalize your batteries a lot more, charging and discharging. I am going to do some tests once I get running and see if I need to do that. I will, because your batteries are your lifeblood. So I will be doing some experimenting just to see. You could actually connect all of them. In other words, bank to bank, your positives on this one. You could connect your negatives on that one, your positives on that one, your negatives on that one. You could connect them all. That's going to get very expensive. This wire is not cheap. I went with 2-aught, except for this one cable here. This one here is a 3-aught cable, because it's so long, going from that second battery bank to the third. But other than that, I got 2-aught cable. I would have liked to gone with 4, but you're talking some major bucks. This was expensive enough. I think I spent about $500 on all the wiring and the connectors and the shrink wrap, and that's expensive. That doesn't count the $3,000 worth of batteries I got in here, which is a pretty good deal for 12 Trojan T105s and 8 Trojan T875s. So, I've got $3,500 plus the box is I don't know, about 100. So, it's some bucks, but that's what I chose to do. So there's no regrets. Just saying that it's a big expense. So you really want to make sure these batteries are properly charging and discharging. And since I've had these batteries running, I think for a couple weeks. Before I shut this box up, I'm just going to check them real quick. They're going to be fine, I know, but that way I can schedule my maintenance once a month on these batteries. I can just do them all. It's going to be a little difficult down here. I'll end up having to get a mirror of some sort. 'Cause I don't think I can stick my head in there. Get a mirror in there so I can check my battery levels. But, okay. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.